SLST 9-10 English Elezabethan এজ। আজকে এলিজাবেথান এজ এর উপরে 40টি প্রশ্ন আমরা একত্রিত করব। মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট 40 কোশ্চেন্স। ওকে, এগুলোকে আপনারা নোট ডাউন করুন। যদি মনে করেন পিডিএফ কালেক্ট করবেন, এই নম্বর থেকে আপনারা ইন্টারভিউয়ের টোটাল পিডিএফ ইনক্লুডিং দিস এপিসোড সমস্ত কিছু আপনারা কিন্তু পেয়ে যাবেন। ওকে, শুরু করছি আজকে এলিজাবেথান এজ থেকে 40টি প্রশ্ন। What is the Elizabethan age in English literature? The Elizabethan age refers to the period during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, 1558 to 1603. It is considered the golden age of English literature due to the flourishing of drama, poetry, and national spirit. Next question: why is the Elizabethan age called the golden age? It is called the golden age because of the remarkable growth of literature, especially drama and poetry, and the contributions of great writers like William Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, and Edmund Spenser. Next question: what are the main features of Elizabethan literature? The main features of Elizabethan literature are romantic spirit, love for nature, patriotism, exploration, humanism, and the development of drama and lyric poetry. Next, who was the greatest playwright of the Elizabethan age? William Shakespeare is regarded as the greatest playwright of the Elizabethan age. Name some famous works of William Shakespeare. Famous works include Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, King Lear. Who is known as the father of English drama? Christopher Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe is often called the father of English drama for his development of blank verse and tragic plays. Next question: what is blank verse? Blank verse is unrhymed iambic pentameter widely used in Elizabethan drama, especially by William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe. Next question: who wrote The Fairy Queen? Edmund Spenser wrote The Fairy Queen. Next question: what type of poem is The Fairy Queen? It is an allegorical epic poem that celebrates virtues and glorifies Queen Elizabeth I. Next, what is the role of Renaissance in the Elizabethan age? The Renaissance brought humanism, revival of classical learning, and a spirit of curiosity and exploration which greatly influenced Elizabethan literature. Next, what is a sonnet? A sonnet is a 14-line poem with a specific rhyme scheme. William Shakespeare popularized the English sonnet, Shakespearean sonnet. What are the types of drama in the Elizabethan age? The main types are tragedies, comedies, and histories. Next question: give an example of an Elizabethan comedy as you like it. What is an example of an Elizabethan tragedy? Macbeth. Macbeth is a famous Elizabethan tragedy. Next question: what is the importance of theatre in the Elizabethan age? Theatre became very popular with public playhouses like the Globe Theatre, attracting large audiences. What is humanism in Elizabethan literature? Humanism focuses on human values, individual potential, and worldly experiences rather than purely religious themes. Who are the University Wits? Very important question. They were a group of educated playwrights including Christopher Marlowe, Thomas Kidd, and John Lilly, who contributed to the development of English drama. Next question: what is Dr. Faustus about? Dr. Faustus by Christopher Marlowe deals with ambition, knowledge, and the conflict between good and evil. Next, what is the theme of Shakespeare's tragedies? Shakespeare's tragedies deal with ambition, jealousy, fate, revenge, and human flaws. Next, what is a revenge tragedy? A revenge tragedy is a play where the main character seeks revenge for a wrong, often involving murder and moral conflict, like Hamlet by William Shakespeare. Who wrote the Spanish tragedy? Thomas Kidd wrote the Spanish tragedy. Next question: what is pastoral poetry? Pastoral poetry deals with the life of shepherds and rural beauty, idealizing nature and simplicity. Next, name a famous sonnet writer of the Elizabethan age. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is one of the most famous sonnet writers at that time. Next question, what is the structure of a Shakespearean sonnet? Shakespearean sonnets consist of 14 lines divided into 3 quatrains and a final couplet, usually with the rhyme scheme ABAB, CDCD, EFEF, GG. Who introduced blank verse in English drama? Christopher Marlowe popularized blank verse in English drama. Next, what are history plays? History plays are dramas based on the lives of English kings. What is the theme of Dr. Faustus? Dr. Faustus explores ambition, the desire for knowledge, and the consequences for overreaching. Next, what is the role of imagination in Elizabethan literature? Imagination played a vital role, leading to creative freedom, fantasy, and rich poetic expression. Next question, what is euphuism? Euphuism is a literary style marked by elaborate language, balanced sentences, and alliteration associated with John Lilly. Who wrote Arcadia? Philip Sidney wrote Arcadia. What is a tragedy? A tragedy is a play dealing with serious themes and ending in the downfall of the hero, often due to a tragic flaw. What is the comedy in Elizabethan drama? A comedy is a play with a happy ending, often involving love, misunderstandings, and humor, like Twelfth Night. What is the importance of the Globe Theatre? The Globe Theatre was a major venue where many of William Shakespeare's plays were performed. Next, what is the role of fate in Elizabethan tragedy? Fate often controls the destiny of characters, leading to inevitable tragic outcomes. Next question, what is a dramatic monologue? Very, very important question. It is a speech by one character revealing inner thoughts and feelings commonly used in plays. Next question, what is the difference between tragedy and comedy? Tragedy ends in sorrow and death, while comedy ends in happiness and resolution. Next question, what is the influence of exploration on Elizabethan literature? Exploration brought new ideas, adventure themes, and a broader world view into literature. What is the importance of Elizabethan age? It helps in understanding the roots of modern English literature and improves the ability to teach drama, poetry, and literary history effectively. 40টি প্রশ্ন এক জায়গায় করে দেওয়া হলো এলিজাবেথান এজ থেকে। পিডিএফ এর নম্বর দিয়ে দিয়েছি, যদি মনে করেন পিডিএফ কালেক্ট করবেন ওখান থেকে কিন্তু আপনারা পিডিএফও কালেক্ট করতে পারেন। বিশ্বাস করুন, এই ধরনের জিনিসগুলো এত সংক্ষিপ্ত ছোট্ট একটি পরিসরের মধ্যে, ছোট্ট একটি 10 মিনিটের ভিডিওর মধ্যে ঢুকিয়ে দেওয়া বা এত কম সময়ের মধ্যে আপনারা যে হাতে পেয়ে যাচ্ছেন, এটি খুব একটা কোথাও পাবেন না। তাই ভিডিওটি লাইক করুন, বন্ধুদের সঙ্গে শেয়ার করুন। যদি চ্যানেল থেকে উপকৃত হয়ে থাকেন চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন এবং বেল আইকনটি প্রেস করে রাখুন যদি সবার আগে আপনি এই ধরনের ভিডিও পেতে চান। ভালো থাকুন, দেখা হচ্ছে পরের ভিডিওতে খুব তাড়াতাড়ি।